Welcome to the Halloween Marathon of 2022.
As a kid, even the smallest things make a big impact. Take, for instance, scary movies. They can be lots and lots of fun to watch, but they give you problems when going to sleep. Games are no different. As a kid, going to the arcade was one of the highlights of my young life, but there were some arcade games that even I didn't dare to play. There were games out there that kind of scared me a bit. I'm not gonna lie. Sinistar here was one of those games. You can laugh if you want, that's okay, but as a kid, nothing terrified me more at the arcades than hearing that blasted alien thing screaming at the top of its alien lungs. The arcade operator also had that arcade blasting at maximum volume, it seems. He knew what he was doing, bastard. Never heard of this game? It came out in 1983 and it was developed by William Electronics. In the game, you control a ship that can wander freely around space and can shoot in almost all directions. You collect crystals from asteroids that you shoot at. The game calls them planetoids for some reason. You need to collect a certain amount of these crystals since they get turned into Cinnabombs, the only things that are capable of destroying the Sinistar. While collecting these crystals, you have to contend with enemy ships and workers. And the workers, they will also take crystals. The good thing is that your ship will bounce off other ships and even the planetoids, but they can still shoot at you. So you want to be constantly moving and shooting. Don't stop shooting, trust me. You can shoot the planetoids, but if you shoot them too much and too fast, they will explode, forcing you to look for another planetoid nearby to collect crystals from. And collecting those crystals can be really difficult since your ship, it moves so fast. And look at me here, I'm trying to collect that damn crystal, but my ship just goes everywhere. Eventually, Sinistar will come after you. When you hear the words,
Beware, I live.
get ready to do battle. Or run away. In my case, it's running away. Sinistar is fast, and he is relentless. He moves around the screen real fast, and if he gets close to you enough,
I hunger, coward.
he sucks in your ship and eventually destroys it. The only way I come close to beating him is to just run away and blast Cinnabombs at him from a distance. But if he gets even remotely close to you, it's an automatic death. Damn. Damn.
Beware, I live.
The game overall is a frantic-paced arcade game. This alone was enough to keep me from playing it since I knew I would lose quickly. But then Williams, they went ahead and added that synthesized speech to the game to give Sinistar a truly scary vibe to accompany the gameplay. And he would yell out many different phrases. Then on top of all that, he had this horrendous scream. As a small kid, this is what scared me from playing it. I know, it sounds silly for me to say it now, but as a kid, it was a different experience. Due to the fast, quick pacing and speech of the game, Sinistar was never ported over to any of the consoles during the 80s, not even the NES. We would not see this arcade hit until Williams came out with a compilation set introduced on the PS1. There were many clones of this game released for computers of the 80s, but if you wanted the full experience, you had to visit your local arcade. The game, I'm going to give it a 6 on the graphics meter. It's not a lot to look at, it's mostly space and little ships flying around. But it's a great looking game for its time, and even with many enemies on the screen at once, you never see slowdown. It is relentless, which brings me to the gameplay. I'm going to give it a solid 8. Really fast-paced, continuous action that doesn't even let you take a breather. Playing this game is just one long, tense, inducing experience that takes it up a notch once that damn Sinistar shows up. Overall, I'm gonna give this one an 8 on the Halloween meter. There are many space shooters out there, sure, but not many of them are as intent on scaring you as being part of the gameplay experience. This is one of those games that you can pick up for short spurts and enjoy the mayhem without having to dedicate too much time to it. It's a great addition to your Halloween library. So, join me tomorrow when I will be going over a game that had no right to be as good as it was, or as scary. It combined two genres into one to bring a horror-like and unique gameplay experience onto the PC, PS3, and the Xbox 360. Do not miss this one. Trust me. Take care.
Beware, I live. Run, cow.